Hi everyone. So I want to use the Nightingale pretty vulgar palette. Sorry, I was like, is that the right name of it? And that. So I did get this in my BoxyCharm. So I do think like they're okay colors, and that I just feel like grays sometimes look a little bit too dark on me, but it is somewhat of those like cooler tone browns, which isn't bad because a lot of palettes have those warm colors. So I'm gonna start by going into Hide and Seek, which is the color there, with a nice blending brush. So definitely make sure you tap off. I'm gonna go in with the shade Dark Side, which is the one right beside it, and kind of apply this to my outer corner. I'm trying one of the Luxie mini brushes that I also got in my box. So I do find them like a little bit small, but then you can really kind of like blend out. So I think it's just something to get used to. I think because like I like to do things fast, I'm like, let's just do a big brush and that. Then I'm going to go into Pillow Fight, which is the shade there, and just apply that on my lid. So always make sure you kind of tap off. And I'm just going in with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. And then just with a flat eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go into After Midnight. Just kind of apply this to my outer crease. And then I'm just going to go back into that Hide and Seek and just kind of blend. And again, just going into Dark Side. So I do find like the colors, maybe you need to build up a little. So I do have like a little bit of fallout with it. So I'd say you probably want to do your face, or sorry, your eye look before your face, and that. So like it's not too bad. I think if I tapped off harder, right, then it'd be okay. And that, but I think like they're kind of subtle colors, like the pigmentation isn't that bam, but it is buildable, and I think they blend nicely. So like definitely when I received this, I was kind of like, I don't really know about these colors, but the more I kind of use the palette, the more I'm liking it. I'm just gonna put Break Free, which is the color, bam, right there, just kind of above my brow with my finger. Just to kind of lighten things up a little bit. And here is kind of my finished look. So let me pop on some mascara. Here's kind of my finished look. I do think it creates kind of like a nice smoky eye and kind of like that cool tone. So I will check in at the end of the day to see how everything held up. So checking in about 9 hours later, like I think it holds up pretty nicely, or at least what it kind of fades to, is still kind of nice and acceptable. Kind of going through the swatches of them, and that definitely like those lighter shades maybe aren't the best for their pigmentation, so that's what I feel like is still not on my eye. So I believe I went into Pillow Fight, so just so we can kind of see a little bit of that difference between what it was, what it is. And that, so definitely some fading with those, and I just find them a little bit lighter, but the other ones I don't find too bad. So kind of the second and third row are pretty nice. That kind of last row there, again, I don't find them as like smooth and creamy as the other two. So we have our row of mattes, and I find these mattes just kind of a little bit more smooth and creamy than the bottom row, the lighter colors. But like the other ones are kind of nice satin shades. I really don't think they're kind of like a foiled look at all. And that, so like I'm happy I got this. I probably wouldn't pick this color palette up for my personal preference. But I think I would pick up maybe like I would pick up like kind of their browns if it had a little bit more shimmers, like I think they do. Their like their nudie brown, I think, is a really nice color, really like smooth and creamy. And that, and like I think if you're newer to makeup and like using brushes, like it is more of that buildable color and coverage, so that if you're not the greatest, it's not like, oh, I messed up. You can really build and get definition. So like not a bad palette, but nothing like really amazing that I would write home about. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.